Lawrence County Municipal Court's now in session. The Honorable Donald R. Campbell presiding. All those having business before the court draw near, and you shall be heard. God bless the great state of Ohio and this honorable court. You may be seated.
Good morning. Today's July 20th. Welcome to Lawrence County Municipal Court. I'm Judge Capper, and we have some reviews to do for people who are working on getting their court orders completed. So we're going to call the name. They will call your name. Come up to the table to your right, and we're going to review your file. Call the reviews.
Leroy Blevins, Charles Booth, Paul Burke III, Nicholas Hughes, Gary Kazee, Daniel Kelly, Alexander McDonald.
It's Jerry Blevins. Jerry Blevins is 251661. And he's at RRS.
Yes, sir.
And you've got a report for me. Okay, it's a good report, good screens, compliant. It says you're still working on things and you still have some payments to be made. You did make a payment today. Okay, so
Do what now?
very good.
Yeah, I made a payment Thursday.
Do you want to keep payments on Mondays or Friday better for you?
Mondays,
Mondays are better.
yes.
August 31st,
All right.
that's your next hearing. August 31st, 9 o'clock. Okay, good job.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Charles Booth, 25/7/30, 25/28/15. And
Your Honor, if I may, on Charles Booth, I believe last time he was here, he completed the test. I didn't see a completion letter in the file. That's why I put him on. But I believe he's actually completed everything he's done.
I texted Taylor this morning. She said he was completed. They would send the letter in, so I'm going to mark it as completed. Thank you. Paul Burke, 26/395, 17/4/26, 18/31, 18/8/31. Paul Burke. He was supposed to go to Hometown Recovery. Is anybody here from Hometown? The last entry I had, June 29th, be released on Thursday, July 2nd for Hometown Recovery. Okay. See if you can give me a report. It's Paul Burke III, Paul Jesse Burke, B-U-R-K-E. So recall that later. Nicholas Hughes. Is that RRS? Screens are good. Like there was one session you missed, but other than that, a good report. Okay, you have done some community service in the last month or so. You still have some to do.
Yes.
You have a payment today.
Huh?
Do you have a payment today?
Yes, I can make a payment.
How much are you paying?
I can pay $50.
All right, I'll set you for August 31st as your next hearing, 9 o'clock. See the clerk to make the payment. Good report.
Thank you.
Gary Cassini, 14309. Just paying off your fines. And you made a payment on July the 6th.
Yes, sir.
Does it matter if it's Mondays or Fridays?
Nah.
I'm going to set you for August 28th, that's a Friday.
Okay.
August 28th at 9 o'clock is your next hearing.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, if I may, I looked through and found a report on Paul Burks.
Okay.
Apparently on July 6, 2026, at about 2 a.m., they found him missing from the facility, so they assumed he left without permission.
All right. I'll put that in his file, and warrant will be issued for failure to appear today for his hearing. Daniel Kelly, 25736. It's been called for, has not appeared, hasn't done anything on his case. Be a bench warrant for failure to appear. Alexander McDonald, 25463. Hasn't appeared to the view of a warrant. Yes, stuff like that.
Lauricia Nelson, Michael Poe, Charles Ritchie, Jamie Schoolcraft, Mason Sly, Hunter Tooley, Wesley Wright.
Larissa Nelson, 26402. She's at Focus, I believe. Yes. It's a good report. Good job.
Thank you.
Okay. And you're working with other courts too, or they're requiring you to be there also, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to go 2 months out since you're being supervised by other courts, but I don't need to see you as often.
Okay.
I'm going to make it September 28th. September 28th will be your next hearing here, 9 o'clock.
All right, thank you.
Michael Poe. Michael Poe, case number 25-1 is here. Had a little bit left on the fine, only $35.
Yeah, I was gonna pay whatever I owe today, and then, if I got 2 days of community service left,
All right,
when I finish those, do I need to come back?
you do not.
Okay, what happened is I got sick from the heat, and I would've had it done by now, but it took all my energy for like the last 2.5 weeks. And I was gonna come yesterday, or Saturday, but I wasn't sure what time it started, so
7:30.
7:30? Okay. I'll get it done before next date you give me.
August 31st. If you have it finished, you don't have to be here, 9 o'clock.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Go see the clerk, you have $35. Charles Ritchie.
Please, on Zoom, Your Honor.
Charles Ritchie is appearing by teleconference. Yes, I see. 25,165, 25,662, 25,766. Are you back at Serenity now? Is that where you are now?
No, I don't believe so, Your Honor. I think he's back in Phoenix.
At Phoenix, okay.
Back to Phoenix because I think the Serenity, due to his nature of his charges, they couldn't accept him, and they're trying to find a facility that will accept him.
All right. I did see the email about that, so. Okay, I'm gonna set your next hearing for August 31st, 9 o'clock. August 31st, 9 o'clock.
August 31st.
33rd? Yes,
Make a
sir.
decision.
August 31st, 9 o'clock. Any questions?
Can I take plan to go from there?
I didn't understand what you said.
He was asking if I could speak with you, would he be able to attend via Zoom?
Yes, as long as he's compliant, yeah, he can attend by Zoom. Okay, you're breaking.
All right, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Jamie Schoolcraft. All right, Mr. Schoolcraft has been joined by teleconference, 21-23-48. Are you still at Step Wellness? Where are you, Mr. Schoolcraft? You're muted. See your lips moving, but nothing's coming out. Still not getting anything. Still nothing. Still not getting any audio. It's not on this end because it's not showing muted on this end. I can mute people, but you're not muted on this end. Okay, we'll come back to you. Work on that end, try to see if you can get your audio on. Mason Sly, 25-484. Mason Sly has done everything but 2 days of community service.
Your Honor, if I may, he was not here today, he was ordered, but he's been here a couple of days since then.
Right. I see and he has a couple of days left.
Yes.
Okay. Be a bench warrant for failure to appear. Hunter Tooley. 23-147, 25-803. Hunter Tooley is not here, so it'll be a warrant for failure to appear.
Your Honor, if I may, on Hunter Tooley, I believe he's in jail
Okay.
on a sentence. He may be out of this.
I'll put him to the side.
I'll make a phone call.
Wesley Wright. 25-380 and 25-461. Have you done anything on your case, Mr. Wright?
Yeah, I went to RS. I was there for like 3-4 months. I haven't done any fines paid. I'm trying to handle my house and stuff, but I plan on it. It's been hard work. I got the littering thing taken care of. It's kind of like two things at once. I guess I had a littering charge too.
You ain't, Mr. Wesley Wright ain't been with us for a while now.
Yeah, you said another case, like I started this case with that.
Yeah.
How long was I there?
He was with us for a while. I can find out. Let me see what he wants.
Your Honor, if we can recall this, he'll get a report from tomorrow, I guess.
Okay. All right, we'll recall. Sad C, we'll call back up.
Good.
Hunter Cooley is in there.
Okay. We'll call Hunter Shuley when we get the pretty. Jamie Schoolcraft, have we got anything on the audio there? No, still not working. If you could call into the court and ask for Mr. Major. Okay, that finishes the reviews. We're going to start the arraignments. So anyone out in the hall that has an arraignment needs to come in now. That's some new cases.
Arraignment, first time period, please. State of Ohio versus Kinley Mike. Case number PRC 261269, A, B, and C.
Sir, if you stand behind the table there. Okay, I'm going to go over your rights and everyone else can listen up because it's going to apply to you too. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. If you do make statements, what you're saying is on the record. It can be used against you later. You have a right to have an attorney. If you want appointed, if you can't afford one. Anything you say to an attorney in private is privileged and can't be used against you. You have a right to have bail and to make the state of Ohio prove any charge they file against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those rights?
Yes.
Here you go. All right. Is that Mr. Schoolcraft?
Here you go. Dave, yeah, can you hear me?
I'll come back to him in a minute. I'm in another hearing right now.
Oh,
All right, Mr. Kinley, do you understand your rights?
Yes.
You're charged that on July the 19th in Union Township that you were driving a vehicle while you were under the influence of alcohol or drugs. And it appears that you had a prior in 2015, but that would not be within the look-back period. So it would be treated as a first offense. On a first offense, the maximum penalty is 6 months in jail, $1,075 fine, 3-year license suspension. The minimum penalty is 3 days in treatment, $565 fine, and a 1-year license suspension. You're also charged with not having a driver's license, driving without a license. That's an unclassified misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is 500 hours community service and a $1,000 fine. And driving left of center. That's a minor misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is $150 fine. Do you understand these 3 charges?
Yeah, I understand the charge, but y'all know I wasn't under no influence of nothing. The state man was speeding around the road. He got on my side. He made a U-turn in the road.
Sir, I'll just take that as a not guilty plea. Do you want to be considered for a court-appointed lawyer?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a job?
No, sir.
You have no income?
Ain't got nothing.
All right, I'll appoint Mr. Stratton to represent you.
Good morning, sir.
Come on.
Not guilty plea is entered. He has a bond up.
Oh, okay.
So that's continued.
Are we waiting on results, Your Honor?
Well, the box isn't checked. Let me read the report. There is no OVI report in the file, as there typically is one, but there isn't here.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know what There's no box check for any of the tests or refusal, so I don't know what the status is there. So, setting pre-trials now.
Any date except the 24th of August is fine.
21st, August 12th, that's the jury trial. Right? Okay. Let's keep that up. 24th,
Yeah. Oh, no, the 24th of August, the only day I
that's a
can't.
bad day.
Yeah, that's the-
28th of August.
Yeah, that'll work.
August 28th will be the next hearing. Pre-trial at 10 o'clock.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
We'll walk outside and talk.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes.
State of Ohio versus Robin Ball.
I'm going to do Jamie Schoolcraft before we do that. Jamie Schoolcraft, can you hear me now, sir?
Yes, I can, sir.
Okay. So are you still at Step Wellness?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And how's that going?
I'm doing good. I completed my community service, and where I'm doing that is now with my job.
Okay, we need to send that in because I don't see anything, any credit given in your file.
I'll send it today.
Okay, when do you expect to finish there?
I'm gonna try to have you guys pay off just as soon as I start getting money and I have a new job.
Well, I mean, are you going to be completed at Step Wellness?
I'm in transition, but I don't know how long that's gonna be, but.
Okay. So it doesn't matter if it's Mondays or Fridays for your next hearing?
No, it don't matter. Any of that's good.
I'll set it for August 31st,
Yes, sir.
9 o'clock. As long as you're compliant, you can appear by teleconference.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that's all.
State of Ohio recalls Wesley Wright.
I'm here. Oh, are they recalling? Oh, okay, I thought they wanted me to. Give me just.
Just have a seat, man. We'll be... All right, we have a report on...
Here, this is it.
Okay, I'm going to order Mr. Wright to take a urine screen today. Let's see where that puts us. Go do a urine screen and come back.
State of Ohio versus Robin Ball. Case number CRB 25636, CRB 25637.
Okay, this case was set for a review hearing on May the 6th, and it's the last you weren't here then. Is that right?
Yes, sir, I apologize, I missed my court date. I came the next day and they told me that I'd missed it, and I'm so sorry. I did pay on my fine today $100, and I plan to get it all paid off as soon as possible and get my community service done. I've been straight, I can pass a urine test. I moved back in with my mother. I was staying at the Branches Abuse Shelter. I was in an abusive relationship for a while, stayed there about 59 days, and actually moved back in with my mom, so trying to get back on the right track, and I think I'm doing better. And I'm very sorry about missing. No disrespect to you at all. I'm so sorry about that.
Okay, well, I think urine screen would be appropriate under these
Okay.
circumstances.
Sure.
Go to the probation office, tell them you're there for a urine screen.
Okay.
We'll do it, and then you'll come back in and we'll decide how to go forward.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you.
State of Ohio versus Salem Fuller III, case number TRD 24677.
It looks like this has been scheduled for sentencing several times.
Your Honor, I don't know, this is a big misunderstanding. I took care of everything last year. I don't know why I'm here. I got arrested and handcuffed. Never been arrested.
Well, I have a failure to appear for a review hearing
That was, I did,
in
I missed.
January of 26.
January of 26, I don't know. What was that over? I did distracted driving ticket, I paid that.
And this, let's look this, 24677, what's it showing on the computer?
I paid my reinstatement fee and all I had was court costs, they dismissed it.
Actually, it looks like you had a $75 fine for court costs.
Yeah, I still owe court costs. They said I had a year to pay it, I just ain't had the money. I was all compliant with everything.
Let's see, it was, yeah, you had a review hearing scheduled for January 21st of this year. It's alleged you didn't appear then, and a warrant got issued, and that's why you got arrested on the warrant and had to post a bond, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think you paid on your fines and court costs?
Yes, sir. I still owe the court costs. I paid my fines. $100.
Showing any payments?
It's like $100 I owe. I couldn't find my receipts. But I've got a confirmation number where I paid my other stuff.
I'm not showing any payments.
What is owed? How much is owed, you know?
Now it's $400.
$400. I don't get that.
There's been 2 warrants.
Yeah, there was an earlier one.
They retracted one when I missed the court date. I thought it was 1 month and it was the next.
May of this year or May of 25?
Yeah, that's the one
May of
where
25.
I missed that and I went to come back the next month. I thought it was in June and he retracted it. I didn't know I had one in January. I'm kind of confused.
Is there 2 benchmark fees or this one?
There's 2 because he has 2 hearings.
Okay.
I mean, I'll do what I gotta do.
All right, well, do Do you admit or deny you failed to come to your hearings?
Well, I wonder if they retracted, was supposed to. I agree, I mean, I didn't know I had them, but it is what it is.
Okay. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you hearings now on your, it's kind of like the review hearings where we call it sentencing, because you have a bond up, and if you don't come now, you'll have the bail bondsman after you.
I got you, that's why I'm here.
Yeah, he'll come snatch you up, take you to jail, because he doesn't want to pay your bond.
Hey, I've only been to court like 3 times, I'll be here.
Okay, I'm going to set it, can you pay anything today on your funds?
No, I can pay Friday.
Set your next hearing for August 24th for sentencing at 10 o'clock. And you got to be here or
Oh, I'll be here.
Bail bondsman's going to.
Could I get a total on that?
$400.
400?
400 even, that's what it's showing.
Okay.
Okay, write it down. Put it on the refrigerator with a magnet.
Okay.
So you don't forget. August 24th, 10 o'clock. That's your next hearing. If you don't show up, I got to call the bail bondsman. He doesn't fool around.
Oh, hey, 24th?
August 24th, 10 o'clock.
I'll be here.
Once you get it paid off, you can quit coming to these hearings.
I got you, I'll pay it off.
Okay, that's it.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we're ready for the pre-trials.
Okay, we're going to start the pre-trials now. So we need the lawyers and the prosecutor in the court.
State of Ohio versus Jonathan Clay, case number CRB 26400, CRB 26330, CRA 26387. Mr. Fitzgerald.
Need Roger Smith. Got a report from RRS. His report.
Your job continue to monitor. He's also got a criminal trespass that we have. We're probably going to wind up setting up a trial next time or work something out, but we want to keep that. With the drug case, if we could have a review or a status on the felony case, that would be my preferred method to go forward.
So the CRA case is saying here.
I believe that's the state's intention.
As long as he continues to do well in treatment.
Yeah, he's
We'll
doing
have to
great.
get to the bottom of the trespass thing. I mean, it looks to me like you got a letter saying you are not to be there.
Yeah, I lived there for over a year, and somebody called in and said me and my wife was arguing, and they said where I was a convicted felon, I'm not allowed to live there. But it wasn't, I mean, I lived there for over a year and a half, I mean, really.
We're probably going to set that for trial. I don't want to set it to that. Maybe next time we'll do a plea or set for trial on the trespass, because I need to go through this with them and talk to them.
Okay, what's 24th or after August, what's your schedule?
24th of August.
That's good. August 24th will be the next hearing on all these cases.
Yes. Call Sam. them in this week or next week. So they call off of Sam, yeah. Nothing else is- I'll get you pretty quick.
State of Ohio versus Sean DeLong, case number TRC 26631, A, B, and C.
This is Mr. Smith's case set for a pre-trial.
Rob's checking on the results.
Judge, the state's checking on the results of the test in this case. Even if I got them this morning, I need to talk to my client, so I would ask for a continuance. Monday's better.
Yeah, Mondays.
Mondays are better, Judge.
The time would run on July 17th, so yeah.
It's our request for continuance, Judge, so we'll waive time if that's an issue. I know we're still waiting for urine test results, but I think it's important to have those and talk to my clients. So if we could pick a Monday, it's August 3rd.
It's pretty busy. How about after that?
August 17th is my next Monday, Judge.
Okay, that's fine. August 17th will be the next hearing at defendant's request. For a pre-trial at 10 o'clock.
17th, 10 o'clock. And I'll give you a call.
Good one, sir.
State of Ohio versus Leonard Eisenhart, case number CRV 26-430, A and B. Leonard Eisenhart.
I did not see him on the jail list. His address is homeless. So he's not been in to see me.
All right, I will issue a warrant for failure to appear today.
State of Ohio versus Candace Smith, case number TRC 26-1061, A, B, C, and D, CRA 26-401. Candace Smith.
Could we recall that Megan from QRT is out speaking with her now?
Okay.
See if she wants to do that, if we could recall it.
It'll be recalled.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Jessica Staple, case number TRC 26-726, A and B, CRB 26-27.
Mr. Smith's case, pre-trial. Good report.
Judge, she's decided to stay at hometown. This is when we talked about maybe Cardinal, or she can stay with her husband. But we are still awaiting urine test results, so I would ask to continue to monitor. And the state has already called, they're checking on the test results today, but even if I had them this morning, I need some time to talk to her about them.
You want to use that same
I could,
date?
sure, the 7th, yes, sir, that'd be fine.
August 17th will be the next hearing at defendant's request for pre-trial.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio recalls Robin Ball, case number CRB 25626.
Okay, and this ball did your screen and it's good.
Yay.
Screen. All right, so you made a payment today, you still got community service to do?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna get on that immediately and try to get all that paid off. And
I'll set you for August 28th is your next review. August 28th, 9 a.m.
28, 9 a.m. to review. Okay, let me ask you this, sir. I've been applying for apartments and jobs, and it shows up that my case is pending. Is that gonna be until I get everything paid off, or?
It's not pending, I mean, you have, your case is completed, it will show up as a conviction.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, and will the warrant be lifted now that I've been to court?
You didn't have, yeah, you did have a warrant. Yeah, it'll be lifted, your warrant's lifted.
Okay.
When you missed your hearing in May, you got a warrant, so that's gonna be canceled now.
Right, okay, and I paid my payment today. Okay, thank you, sir. I'll see you, August 28th at 9 a.m.
Yes, correct.
State of Ohio recalls Wesley Wright. Case number CRB 25461, TRC 25388, B and C.
Showed this. Did you see the results?
Yeah, something. I was surprised a little bit.
Okay, I think you guys need to go talk and then come back and we'll decide how we're gonna go forward. Talk with Jeremy and come back with a plan.
State of Ohio versus Larry Daniels Jr., case number CRB 26212. Mr. Steyer, case.
It's Mr. Steyer's case, pre-trial.
Yes.
Your Honor, we give Mr. Hill a chance to talk to them.
We're going to go forward.
Okay, well, I mean, you continue matter, okay. We need to continue this matter, possibility of some additional evidence has come to light, so with that in mind, we're going to seek a continuance. We will waive time constraints to accommodate that, and I didn't catch when you're wanting to set matters.
I can do the 7th, really the 7th or after August.
Does Monday or Friday matter to you? Okay, let's do, if we could, Your Honor, the 14th.
Does that work for the state?
August 14th?
Yes.
It's fine, yes.
Okay, next hearing will be August the 14th for pretrial. Now, is there motions filed?
They have not been filed yet. That's, sort of depends on what we see in the video that we're expecting might exist. We're not certain if it exists either.
August 14th for the next hearing,
Thank you, 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
I'll talk to you further.
State of Ohio versus Dolores Kill, case number CRA 26150, CRB 26151, A, B, and C.
It's 3 pages.
Yeah, there's a bit of a road, bump in the road here, Your Honor. We apologize for that. But I think it sounds like it's being addressed and that kind of the corrective steps are being taken.
The state's still willing to keep the case here, or how does the state want to proceed?
We are okay with keeping the case here for the time being, Your Honor. Just hopefully things get turned around.
24th or after August?
24th would be fine, Your Honor.
August 24th will be the next hearing.
Thank you.
Thank you. Your Honor, I apologize. Wait just a second. I didn't notice, I've got an appointment on the 24th. I'm not going to be available that day, so I could do the 31st or the 28th.
Let's do the 28th.
Thank you.
August 28th will be the next hearing, 10 o'clock.
Thank you.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Tyler Allen Killian, case number CRB 26332.
Mr. Stiers' case is pre-trial.
So that's good.
This is just the judges.
You're back.
No, I'm okay. All right, register. Thank you.
Info. We'll have to, that's what we're going to have to understand. He's just having one.
Okay, for some reason I can't sing. Maybe your mic was turned off or just the intro. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, as long as it's correct. Okay.
State satisfied with the treatment arrangements?
Yes, Your Honor, and I was speaking with Ms. Fillion about what I thought going forward was the best course of action for us to recommend, and that is that he, of course, continue there. And we'd like to come back sooner than a 90-day period just to make sure that he's still on track. But Ms. Fillion reports that things have never been better. So that's encouraging. So hope they are able to keep it up.
Okay, so 6 weeks? That'd be the 31st of August.
I'm here that day, Your Honor.
August 31st will be the next hearing. 10 o'clock.
First, if you need anything before, then call me. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Cheryl Logsdon, case number CRA 26285, TRC 26768, A and B.
Mr. Stiers' case,
Your Honor, this ongoing discussion with the state regarding this one, there is both an OVI pending as well as a possession charge. We have presented some records regarding the possession charge to the state, and we're kind of still in discussions, but at this point, we're going to continue the matter on. I'm not sure how long the state would like to have to take a look at this further. I know the court's not wanting to set things immediately. So I would ask to come back. It just says on the 28th and the 31st, or either of those days. Does Monday or Friday matter?
No.
Okay. I would ask we could do one of those dates to come back.
28th.
28th.
But I do have a question.
Yes.
Was there some discussion about assessment?
She's in treatment at OVP. We presented documentation of that last time. I don't see Ms. Dement here today. Is she here at all, or?
I have the letter that from last week.
We need a letter.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's what we're looking for.
I'm still going.
Yeah, normally we just get a report directly from Ms. Dement. She's not here. We could recall this. I could try to reach out to Ms. Dement.
You want to block the date down there?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do, which day did you say? I'm sorry.
28th.
28th.
I just went in the 20th to see my counselor and stuff.
I'll see if I can't get a hold of Ms. Dement, and we can either recall this today, or I can just ask Ms. Dement to have a report available to us on the 28th.
All right, August 28th will be the next hearing.
Thank you. So, did you write that down?
State of Ohio versus Braden Patterson. Case number PRC 2671.
Thank you.
ALD.
Your Honor, this is an OVI with a urine screen. As of this morning, the state didn't have as of when we sat down in the back there this morning, the urine screen wasn't here yet. Mr. Heald sent an inquiry whether it had come. I don't think we've got an answer on that yet.
Yeah, I've got 3 of those.
Yes. And let's see if we've got answers back on
We should. I mean, we're past 10 weeks at this point. So it's going on the 12th week.
it. Well, we've made the request to the Highway Patrol to get us the results, and they haven't answered back yet this morning.
So how do you want to recall this, or how do you want to proceed?
Well, hopefully we have it today. It's just a matter of getting the response back.
I think the state would like to have this one recalled, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll recall this later in the docket.
Have a seat.
State of Ohio versus Paul Blankenship. Case number CRB 26379.
Mr. Blankenship, do you have an attorney today?
That's what I was going to get at. I wasn't able to afford it quite yet. I didn't really know exactly what to do. I looked it up and it said I might be able to ask you for a continuance. But if I could get like 3 weeks, I could definitely have counsel.
Do you want to be considered for a court-appointed lawyer?
If that's possible, yes.
I can consider it. Are you working?
Yeah, I work at Fat Patty's. My hours just got cut like 10 hours, and I've been trying to bounce back from that.
Do you have any children?
No.
You're a single person?
Yes.
What do you make you know what you make in a year gross?
Not quite yet. It's about $350 a week now.
Okay, if you're eligible then, I'll appoint Mr. Stratton to represent you. This is, he has a bond up, it's a theft.
Okay.
Theft offense from Walmart.
Any date except August 24th, Your Honor.
Okay. August 28th.
Yes, that'll work.
Pre-trial, August 28th, 10 o'clock.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. We'll step outside and talk.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Claudette Gibson, case number CRA 26-410. Your Honor, she has been picked up by the state of Michigan.
This is on expedition from Michigan. I gave Michigan until this morning to pick her up, and they already did that, so the case here can be dismissed.
He just got it.
State of Ohio versus Roger Dale Johnson, case number CRB 26-296.
All right, and I made a note that you said you were going to represent yourself. So
Yes, sir.
Set for a pre-trial today.
Yes, sir.
What's the state looking for here?
That's her ex-husband.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I remember.
Yes. We might get another, like, I have to get in there. I'm going to get in.
Do you have a figure already as to what it's going to cost to fix it?
Well, okay, so. So, I mean, she's approximating
Okay, is this something that we can dismiss the case if it costs the fee $400? So you're,
Here's the thing that she wants to come out because it's a mess. That's what you go down other.
so Your Honor, speaking with Ms. Johnson, and they are former spouses, and what happened was Mr. Johnson drove a vehicle across the property where Ms. Johnson lives now and destroyed an outbuilding. And the damaged remnants of that building are still on the property. She doesn't want, she wants somebody to clean that up. And the value, she estimates at $500. So if he could find somebody who would be able to clean it up and pay for it, the damaged remnants of that building to be removed, pay her $500 and pay court costs, we would dismiss the charge.
Okay, what do you say, Mr. Johnson?
I'd say we go to trial, Judge. I got proof of where she tore it all up, and I did drive through because I tried to remove it because it was granted to me in the divorce. All my personal property, that was mine, wasn't attached to nothing. When I went to pull it out, it tore apart. She had damaged it, and I had proof where there was tanks in there, and it made it a hazard. I had to do something because it was done, but I do have proof of everything, if you would like to see it.
Well, today's not the trial, so we'll set it for a trial at some point in the future.
Okay, and then I'd like, okay, yes, sir.
It was my
Pretty much any day in August, any court day in August except the 21st. State have a preference?
We don't have any particular preference.
The 7th of August, are you available, sir?
Perfect, sir, yes, sir.
August 7th, that'll be a Friday, we'll start at noon
Okay,
for trial.
okay.
So if you got witnesses, you should have them here. If you want to subpoena somebody, you can go to the clerk's office and have a subpoena issued
Yes, sir.
for attendance of a witness.
Okay, I don't reckon I do. I was all by myself. I did it all by myself.
Well, you're your own lawyer, so you
Yeah.
have to think, that's one of the things you gotta think about. Do I have any witnesses I want to call? And if they don't want to come voluntarily, I may have to have them subpoenaed.
Yes, sir.
Okay, August the 7th, the trial at 12 p.m.
Where'd you say you go to have someone
Clerk's
subpoena?
office to the right, you leave the
Okay,
courtroom. That's the
yes,
clerk's
sir.
office.
Yes, sir.
We'll need the name and address, whoever you want subpoenaed.
Okay, yes, sir, appreciate you.
You're welcome.
And, Your Honor, because this is, let's see, it's going to be after the 90 days is run, so we need to have a time limit.
It's an M1, isn't it?
Yeah. Give 90 days.
No, he was arraigned on June 29th.
Yeah,
That's good.
happened on May 1st.
It's dependent on when he got summoned.
Okay,
On the-
let's take a look at that.
On the summons,
When he received the summons.
when I received the summons.
May 24th.
May 24th, yes, sir.
All right, so we have time.
Okay, we're good. August 7th, your next hearing.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Number 2, your, Mr. Major talked to Mr. Tully's house in Gaines County, so we're now requesting a week's continuance.
Okay, I'll continue to July 27th.
Your Honor, they said that he's on a commitment, a very long commitment from here,
Okay.
180 days, I think. So they didn't have it down to be
You
here
can hear
today.
by teleconference too, I think they have teleconference.
Yeah, in order for them to do it, they'll have to drive there and do it. The Gay County won't put them on for them.
Wow, we should have kept that $16 million.
So
If they got to build a new jail that we turned down, because we wanted 30-some million, 16. Smart, very smart.
State of Ohio recalls Candace Smith, case number PRC 26-1061, CRA 26401.
All right, Ms. Smith was being evaluated for QRT.
Yes, Your Honor. He brought down to do the intake process with me this week, and so if we could just set it out for about a month.
Okay, and then we'll finalize the thing.
Yes, Judge.
August
21st or 24th, Judge, whichever's better.
24th.
Yes, sir.
We're doing a jury trial on the 21st. Thanks.
Oh, yes.
We've also got an OVI.
August 24th.
Okay.
We need to have a resolution of that, too.
Well, we will discuss that and either resolve it at the next hearing or set it for trial, but I will speak with her about that.
All right, August 24th will be the next hearing, pretrial and preliminary hearing.
Thank you, Judge. Keep up the good work.
State of Ohio versus Jamie Bennett, case number TRC 261064 and CRA 26398.
Smith's case, preliminary hearing, or pretrial. So this additional counseling, will be with another agency or through TPC?
It'll be with TPC. It'll be with our outpatient division.
All right. There's an agreement as to that?
There is, Judge, a little bit of an issue. She's charged with, the body of the complaint from the trooper says M1 endangering children, but the charge is F5. I don't know if there is an F5 endangering children. I know Mr. Hill, this morning we were looking that up, and I don't know if he's going to move to amend that to an M1 or where we stand on that. But yes, the plan is to continue this out for the treatment is done.
I did review that, and I don't know how we got it charged as a felony charge, but there is no section that enhances it to an F5, and particularly there's no elements of it or circumstances of it that would warrant it being a felony, so it is an M1. We'd make that motion.
All right, be amended to allege an M1 endangered.
Thank you. That way I can file discovery. If we could come back maybe that 24th day of August, that'd be a good day.
August 24th will be the next hearing.
Judge, she is asking for a limited driving permit for work and for your daughter's medical appointments. I haven't looked to see how, if we've been past 15 days, it's a first offense with a high test score.
She did not have proof of financial responsibility.
Take a trip around and show that you have to bring that in and show before we can do that. Can you get it bring it back? She will take her phone, to, I guess, to the court judge and provide proof. It says her insurance that her.
Do it through Mr. Major.
Okay. Go to probation, show it. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Judge. I'll prepare that when she provides proof. Thank you.
What is the next hearing date?
24th. State of Ohio versus 6 Lee Sue Bentley, case number CRA 25359, CRB 25360. Mr. Smith's case, preliminary.
All right, you still transition. You doing
Are you still at the counseling center?
Yeah, I'm in aftercare.
She completed transitional living, Judge. She's now in after.
Yeah, I have my own place and stuff now.
Okay.
I know Mr. Hill and I discussed possibly taking care of this today. She's been here since 2025. I don't know the state's position, but that would be my recommendation, that she's completed treatment, transitional, and now is in aftercare. Aha.
Sorry, Your Honor, I believe I've already given you this update. It's the last one I have.
Just that she did complete transitional living and
Okay.
was complying after here.
What's the state's position?
Your Honor, I believe she's done what we had suggested that she should do in order to get the felony possession charge dismissed. She did previously plead guilty to the theft charge, and I don't know whether she was ever sentenced on that.
She has not been, I don't believe.
So on that, if she's sentenced today, we would just ask that the court take into consideration the lengthy period of treatment that she's undergone and give her credit for having done that.
Yeah, it's been about a year.
Yeah.
It's been a while, yes.
And we wouldn't ask for any actual jail time to be imposed at this time. And we would dismiss the other charge, the felony charge.
All right, so 25-359, this possession charge will be dismissed because of her successful completion of treatment. And then I'm going to go ahead and sentence her on the 25-360, which was the misdemeanor theft. Do you have anything you wish to say, Ms. Bentley, before I do that?
No, sir, I don't.
Okay. Well, congratulations on completing. The work doesn't end, though. You've got to keep working at it. I mean, I'm not going to be monitoring you as closely, I guess, in the future. You'll be on probation on this theft offense, but as part of the process, you got to do this for yourself and your family and people who care about you, and make that your motivation rather than me watching over your shoulder all the time. Well, though I'm going to do it for a little while longer. So on the theft, I'll impose a $100 fine, order you to pay the court costs, 10 days in jail suspended, order you to stay out of Walmart, do 5 days of community service, and I'll set a review hearing in September. Does it matter to you if it's Mondays or Fridays?
I work, but it's like, and I get off at 4 o'clock every day, so I don't know if I can do it like after work or.
Well, you'll have to make a arrangement because you have to be here in the morning on a Monday or a Friday. So.
Okay. I guess a Friday would work.
Okay, so I'll set it for September the 18th, September 18th. Gives you plenty of time to make arrangements. If you get everything done by then, you don't even have to come to this hearing. Okay, you'll need to go check in with probation. Be a review hearing at 9 a.m. on September the 18th.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Deborah Federal, case number CRA 25328. Deborah Federal.
Mr. Smith's case is a hometown preliminary hearing. She got a very good report. So
yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Then I don't think we're finished yet, right? So,
I was going to ask to continue to monitor, Judge, if we could use that 24th of August date.
Yes, August 24th will be the next hearing. Good job.
Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity.
Keep working at it. You're making progress. You're doing good.
Thank you, John.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Christie Scott, case number CRA 2589. Set for arraignment today.
August 4th.
It's 24.
Christie Scott. This is an arraignment. You're Christie Scott.
Yes.
Ms. Scott, the state's alleging that Fayette Township on November 20th, this is an old case, November 20th of 2024, you knowingly obtained, possessed, or used methamphetamine, a Schedule II substance. That's possession of drugs at felony 5, maximum penalties a year in jail, $2,500 fine. You have a right to remain silent, you don't have to say anything, you have a right to have an attorney, have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, to make the state of Ohio prove this charge beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand your rights?
Yes.
You have the money to hire a lawyer,
No.
you have a job,
No.
you have no income.
No.
I'll appoint Mr. Smith to represent you. What's the state's position on bond?
Is it a possession case?
Possession, it's an old case, November of 2024.
Oh my.
It's been filed though, I guess it just never got served on her. It was filed in February of 2025.
Well, I guess a lot of it would be dependent on what's happened to her since that charge arose back in 2024. If she's been in treatment somewhere, or if she still needs treatment.
She says she's not been treated, but she could pass a drug screen today, Judge, if you want to recall it. She's willing to submit to a drug screen.
Let's do that. Go do a urine screen and come back and then we'll decide what your bond should be.
Christie Scott told me so.
Christie Scott.
Your Honor, we're ready to call someone county jail.
Okay, we've got defendants who are in custody and we're going to start calling some of them. They're in the holding cell in the back.
State of Ohio versus Tracy Berry, case number CRB 26-421, NB, Tracy Berry.
This is Mr. Steyer's case.
So it's my understanding, Your Honor, the court has entered an order finding Ms. Berry not to be competent to assist her own defense, but that we are at this time waiting for action from ABH.
That is correct. So, reschedule this a couple weeks down the road. One thing that we could do is, Ms. Haller did respond to the last order that I sent up there with an email. Perhaps we could make a call, phone call might assist. At least find out where they are in terms of if they can accept people or not. What the schedule, time frame.
Okay.
Let's put it back on the docket maybe in a couple of weeks, and we can do that today after the court if you want to try to get hold of it.
2 weeks is the 3rd, and I'm here.
Okay, August 3rd. Usually I find she's pretty accessible. Up there if we can use that. All right, August 3rd will be the next hearing. 10 o'clock. You're welcome. We don't take people out of jail anymore. Back in the good old days, we did.
State of Ohio versus Christopher Dickerson, case number CRB 26434.
All right, sir, you're Christopher Dickerson.
Yes, sir.
I'm Judge Capper. This is your arraignment hearing, the purpose of which is to tell you the charges and take a plea and set bond. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything, but if you do make statements, they are on the record, and there's no privilege to your statements, so they can be used against you later if you admit something. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, and to make the state of Ohio prove this charge beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand those things?
Yes.
You're charged with theft. It's alleged that at Fayette Township on July the 18th, at the Walmart, you purposely tried to deprive Walmart of property without their consent. First degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty is 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. You understand the charge? How do you wish to plead to it? Guilty means you're admitting it's true. By doing that, you waive the right to have a trial and to have a lawyer. Do you understand that? Okay, I'm going to accept your guilty plea. I'm going to order you to take a urine screen because I find about 80% of the people that are guilty of shoplifting or also have a drug problem. We'll deal with that if that shows up. So go do a urine screen. I'll have you back out after I get the results for sentencing.
State of Ohio versus Anthony Driver, case number CRA 26413.
We were just putting on the dock to make sure that did happen.
We said put him on trial.
Okay, so he's going to go to the counseling center?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we need to set another hearing date then. Maybe 3 weeks out?
Sure, that'd be fine. I could do the 14th, 17th, or 21st of August.
Those are the dates you're available?
Yes, but we're 8/3 too. 8/3, 8/4.
Let's do the 14th.
I can do that.
August 14 will be the next hearing for Mr. Driver. It's a preliminary hearing. He is at the counseling center or in the process of going there as of now.
What's the next date?
14th of August.
Your Honor, we may need another order on that. I think it's order W2 at ankle monitor, I believe.
Your file says to the counseling center. Will we change that?
I thought the order said W2, I looked at it.
Assuming that, I think you're right, because he has West Virginia Medicaid.
I think that is correct.
Okay, let me change that on the file. I did enter an order to OVP because they can take West Virginia Medicaid. So that's why I changed, because he did not have Ohio Medicaid.
So does he still need a monitor?
He still needs a monitor, yes. I think it's in the last order that he has to sign.
State of Ohio versus Tommy Ray Johnson, case number CRA 26427 A and B, CRB 26428, CRA 26154.
Your Honor, I believe we're going to take testimony on this, so I would assume the court's going to want to call later in the docket.
It is OVP. I'm sorry?
We're going to take testimony on this, so I would assume the court's going to want to call it later in the docket.
Yeah, we'll get through the ones we're not taking evidence on, then we'll come back to it. So I've got a report on it from RRS, I'll place it in the file.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Scott Gillespie, case number DRC 261108, A, B, C, and D.
I thought Mr. Stoddard was returning.
Well, we were both confused, and That was mine.
Well, that's what my notes were outside the file.
Scott Gillespie, is it yours?
I had it on my docket, but then on the printed docket, it had Mr. Smith's name and Mr. Heald, so he thought it was Mr. Smith's case as well. So I don't know.
My file says Mr. Steyer.
Well,
In update, Judge, he's got a holdout of. He's probably a holdout. Police while he's in jail.
Okay.
okay. So there's a holder on this case, I guess, no Mr. Gillespie's on Common Police Court probation. And is this an old case that is still pending?
July 2nd.
So it's, okay.
It's an OBI from July 2nd.
The paperwork I had was from a case from 2021, so I was confused. So, please just go for just a moment.
Is there a screen on this? Yes. They're here. It's pending. This is the July 2nd stop.
Okay. So July 2nd stop, Your Honor, there's a urine screen pending.
And it looks like it's going to be at least a second. Looks like it would be a second, because shown convictions in 2011 and 2019.
So if it's July 2nd stop, probably not gonna have a screen for another 4 weeks or so. Probably worth setting this out again a little bit further. I have to give the state time to get the screen.
What's going on in Common Pleas?
My understanding is a holder from adult probation, which may be based on this charge. I don't know that. Do you have a date yet in court of control? Let me look him up on the Common Pleas website, see if I can find information about a holder. Okay, it says that the hearing is set for July 22nd, which is
This Wednesday.
this Wednesday. Let me check. And I'm his attorney in Common Police Court. So I'm here. I know your dockets are heavy, but I'm here Friday, we'll come back in and just check on where things are.
Mr. Hill?
That suits us, Your Honor.
Okay. So that's the 24th. So put him on the docket for the 24th, and it'll be a pretrial then at 10 o'clock. I have his bond set here at $2,500 cash for sure.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio was Alicia Preston, case number CRN 26435, CRB 26436A and B.
And are you Alicia Preston? Ms. Preston, I'm Judge Capper. This is what's called an arraignment hearing for you. Are you listening? Arraignment is to tell you what the charges are, set bond, sign counsel. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything during this hearing. But what you're saying is on the record, there's no privilege for open court statements. So you get up and admit something about your case, it can be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney, They have one appointed, what you tell an attorney in private is privilege, it can't be used against you. You have a right to bail, you have a right to make the state of Ohio prove the charges against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand those things? Okay. The most serious charge is possession of a fentanyl-related compound, case number 26435. And it alleges July the 18th of this year in Fayette Township, you knowingly were in possession of a controlled substance, and that controlled substance contained fentanyl. That's a felony of the 5th degree, maximum penalty, a year in jail, $2,500 fine. Then you've got a theft offense. Same date and time, it's alleged you, in Fayette Township, tried to deprive Walmart of property without their consent. That's a misdemeanor theft, maximum penalty is 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. 436B case alleges, same time and place, you were in possession of a drug abuse instrument, being a hypodermic syringe with drug residue in it. That's a 2nd degree misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is 90 days in jail, $750 fine. Do you understand these charges?
Yes, I'm reading.
Okay, we'll talk about that. That's going to be coming up. You have the money to hire a lawyer. No? You have a job? I'll appoint Mr. Steyer to represent you. We're going to talk about that. Mr. Steyer, yes, I'm appointing you to represent Alicia Preston, the most serious charge of possession of fentanyl and a Walmart theft. State's position on bond, and I've got an address, South Point. Is that correct?
The state would suggest that if Ms. Preston were to receive an OR bond, it should be accompanied by an assessment and referral for treatment.
Have you been to treatment before?
Yes, sir.
Where'd you go?
In Kentucky.
Okay. How long ago was that?
Year, 2.
Okay.
Do you know the medical card? Is it Ohio?
Okay. All right, I'm going to refer you to Bethesda, and you want to talk to her, and we'll see if that's going to work out. So here's the other thing, unspoken. There's a lot here, and your attorney can explain to you in more detail, but you've got a felony. There's 2 types of charges, felonies and misdemeanors. Misdemeanor, you can only go to the county jail if you're convicted. You can't go to prison. A felony, you can go to prison for. You've got a felony and 2 misdemeanors. The drug charges are a felony. What's going to happen, I take it from what Mr. Gilda said, they're going to elect to keep your case here, not take you to the grand jury. Felonies are so serious, you got to be indicted by a group of citizens from this jurisdiction that says, yeah, this needs to be investigated and charged. That's what a grand jury does. So they're not even going to do that with you if you'll go to treatment and do well. You'll stay in this court. You won't have the risk of going to the prison. Okay, that's what we want to see.
There's no speaking in the back. They're going to interview you, make sure you're appropriate treatment, and we'll come back out here and probably going to take a recall and discuss along and get you where you need to be.
Okay, so you're going to talk to a representative from the treatment facility, be honest and forthright. Come back in here, we'll finalize things and get you into treatment today, hopefully.
Thank you.
All right, your case
Can I get a
will be
call,
called.
please?
Yes.
State of Ohio versus Cody McDonald, case number CRV 25490, CRV 13338, CRV 121113.
Cody McDonald.
Your Honor, we went to get Mr. McDonald out on Friday. Had 2 holders, one from Ironton and one from Coke Grove, Mayor's Court. We've gotten the Mayor's Court resolved this morning. He's also going to be in court at 1 o'clock. John Kincaid is aware that we're going to take him into treatment.
Okay.
So we're only waiting on that.
He's agreeable.
Yes.
And I can't remember if we did a monitor?
We did not do a monitor. He was pretty sick. I was hoping to get him out on Friday, so.
Okay, try it again. He's done it before and left, right?
He has, yes.
This is gonna be the last chance, okay? Make it work. Thank you. And I'll set your next hearing.
See if that's
Well, hold on. Let's do August. I think actually Mr. Smith's here, so let's do August the 17th.
Ironton just advised us that they have no charges, and Cold Grove has already released the holder, so we'll be able to get him as soon as he returns from court.
Sorry, Judge, I didn't hear.
All right, he's willing to go to Bethesda, and they're willing to take him, and
Yes.
August 17th, I think you are here.
Yes, I'm here, Judge. Yeah, we're going back there to see if he's on the
He is. August 17th will be his next hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Needs one, but I didn't.
State of Ohio versus Christie Scott here at the court on a recall, case number CRA 2589.
As she was correct, it was clean screen.
In that event, Judge, I would ask we schedule a pre-trial date, and this is an old case, and she's apparently not using drugs, at least not now.
When do you want to do it?
The 17th or 21st or 24th well, probably the 24th would be better. I've got a trial at the 24th.
24th, we waive time.
I'll waive time, Judge, yes, sir, that'd be better.
August 24th, at defendant's request for a preliminary hearing, she can sign a $1,500 signature bond.
She need fingerprinted, Your Honor.
Yes, she's supposed to get fingerprints.
Did you ever get arrested?
Was you arrested?
No, I didn't.
Don't leave, I'll bring you a copy of this and tell you what you need to do.
Okay.
You gotta get some electronic, they don't split your fingers. Electronic fingerprint, you have to go to jail before that hearing. Perfectly day, you fingerprints, you in jail as large.
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna give you a door, you knock on the door. Come out, fingerprint, you let you go. Sam will get you before that.
State of Ohio versus Jeremy Sloan, case number CRA 268, TRG 2631. Is there any set Mr. Porter's case?
All right. Jeremy Sloan, Mr. Morford was your attorney. He's now retired, so I'm going to have to appoint somebody else for you. And you're at Southern Hope, right?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Stratton, I'll appoint you.
Yes, sir.
Jeremy Sloan, SLONE. A report from Southern Hope. He is compliant.
Yes, he is. Is this a felony, Your Honor?
It is not, I don't believe.
Okay.
No.
Your Honor, it's 26-8.
I don't have it. Apparently there is a felony. 26A is a F5. I don't have the file for some reason. Okay. We'll continue to monitor Mr. Sloan. He's got a bond up. A month out, Mr. Stratton.
Yes, any date except the 24th.
31st.
31st, that would work.
August 31st will be the next hearing for Mr. Sloan.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll walk out with you here.
State of Ohio versus Harley Krantz, case number CRA 26269, CRA 24270, CRA 26270, CRA 26727. Mr. Steyer.
Krantz is at Cardinal.
There is also, he is not.
Oh, he's not.
There is also sort of a co-defendant. Mr. Smith represents her. What's her name?
We've already called her.
That's been called, okay. No, I think that, I don't think we were able to make that transition that we hoped to make.
So there's both in hometown?
Correct.
May I have the chair?
Yes. I thought maybe he went and she did it, but.
No.
It's still in hometown. Okay. Looks like you're compliant, looking to get a job now, she says?
I'm trying to get my identification stuff lined out. I'm probably gonna file for disability, actually.
Okay. And come back, when did we set the other case?
The
17th?
Of August?
Yes.
I'm available that day, Your Honor.
August 17 will be the next hearing,
What time?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Annette Sue McKenzie, case number CRA 26418.
Your Honor, Miss McKenzie is at Bethesda. I think Taylor may be out in the lobby.
Your Honor, I forwarded you 2 lab drug screens where the substances are working their way out of her system. We weren't able to find them earlier, so I don't know. But other than the urine screens, she's compliant with all treatment recommendations.
Okay, so still willing to work with her on those things?
Yes.
Okay.
Your Honor, that raises an issue, however. Ms. McKenzie has said to me that she's not comfortable at Bethesda due to the religious nature. She would like to be considered for transfer to a secular facility. She has spoken to Hometown Recovery, who I don't know if they've said they would accept her or they've just talked to her.
We haven't accepted her.
Okay, so it hasn't been accepted, but she's already spoken to Hometown. That's a possibility, I guess. So that is something I told her I'd raise that with the court.
Okay. It was my understanding Bethesda was going to make the faith portion of it optional, but you don't have to.
It is optional.
Well, does that answer your concerns? Well, I think maybe answer our concerns for the moment, and we'll give it a try.
Okay.
So what sort of a time frame would you like to come back on, Your Honor?
Mid-August.
I think we just set something for the 17th.
That's fine. August 17th for preliminary hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
I'll have some for you.
Thank you.
State of Ohio recalls Daniel Kelly, over CRA 25736. He was called over here this morning.
All right, this is on the review docket. You got a payment on your funds, that's all you have, is funds and court costs.
Yeah, I brought some money.
How much are you paying?
50 today.
Okay. All canceled the warrant, he did show up late.
I must have misread that paper I had. I thought it said 10, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Reviews are at 9. Okay, so, are you working?
No, not right now.
Okay. I'm gonna go into yours is a newer case, so I'm gonna go into September for you.
All right.
I'm gonna set it for September the 11th as your next hearing.
9 o'clock?
It'll be at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Go see the clerk to make your payment. If you can't pay, you can always work extra community service and get $50 a day credit for every day you do. If you pay it off before September 11th, you don't have to be here. Okay.
All right.
See the clerk is to your right as you leave the courtroom.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Alexis McDonald. Case number CRB 26210, CRB 25161, CRB 2615. This was, who's on our sentencing?
Alexis McDonald. She's got 2 other cases she failed to appear on earlier, so I kind of doubt she'll show up today on this one, so.
Mr. Holt is her lawyer.
Okay.
She may have bond up here.
Looks like they're very wireless. She's got one case that's still outstanding, it's not resolved. Restraining dog case. There's already been a warrant issued on it. Okay, there'll be a warrant on the sentencing also.
Your Honor, this is a case that I've been speaking with Mr. Holt about for several days. He was being deposed today in some kind of a case, and he asked me what to do about this because his client did not want it continued. I suggested maybe he could continue it to a different day, and he said he would appear by Zoom today.
Okay, well, let's hold off and see if he does.
Yeah.
Neither one of them are here, so. Case, I'll recall later in the docket.
State of Ohio versus Michael Jones. Case number TRD 153586, TRD 151125, A and B.
Okay, this is on the sentencing docket, because there's a bond up, and you've got community service and time and cost to do. Okay. How are we gonna get this done? I don't see you, it's been about a year since you've done any community service.
I'm working like 6 days a week, and like my 1 day's off on Sunday.
You can do community service at the dog animal shelter in Ironton on Sundays.
Okay. I have a
You
payment.
have to call them and make an appointment, you can't just show up.
Okay. I have a payment on my phone also.
How much are you paying?
I'm paying 50, and I'll be able to make another payment next week.
Your Honor, he was at community service about a month or so ago, but I believe it went toward the other case.
Yeah, I got one other.
Well, I don't see it in.
He may have finished the case up then.
Let's see. Okay, yeah, there's nothing since June of 25 showing.
He's been here.
Okay, you want to check that then?
Yes, Your Honor.
What's best for you, Mondays or Fridays?
Mondays.
Mondays? Okay.
So we don't need her son, we just need her.
31st of August will be your next hearing.
And what time?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
August 31st, 10 o'clock.
August 30th.
It is a sentencing. See the clerk to make a payment.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Glenn Gibson Jr., case number CRB 10-1078 A and B, CRC 10-2432 A, B, and C.
And this is also on the sentencing to ensure payment and community services, which is what we're working on now. Okay, did works on June. Set the next hearing for August 24th, 10 o'clock for sentencing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, we do have some recalls that nobody's told me.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Brandon Patterson on recall, case number TRC 26718 A and B. Mr. Steyer's case.
And this is going to be on the issue of urine screening results, I believe.
Steyer.
Need Mr. Steyer. Need Mr. Steyer in the courtroom, please.
Sorry about that, Your Honor.
Have any report on the urine screening?
They haven't answered back on this one yet, Your Honor, and actually, we can approach, I think Mr. Steyer has some things that maybe are germane.
Yes, you may approach.
Mr. Steyer, do you have one of my folders up there?
I do, I don't know if the fence is ready for that yet though or not. I was talking to.
I am.
Okay. Okay, let me give that back real quick. I need this back when they're done. Please speak to me.
He's willing to do that, so if we could have someone that can assist him.
Okay, just go to probation.
Okay.
No.
Just go out to the probation warrants that were here on the left and they'll
Speak to you.
State of Ohio recalls Christopher Dickerson, who's back in holding, case number CRB 26434.
All right, Mr. Dickerson, you tested for 4 things: amphetamine, buprenorphine, fentanyl, and methamphetamine. So that doesn't surprise you, I don't assume. Are you working at all?
Yeah, I actually just started back for Josh Walker from Walker Street Service. He's helping us, she's in the process of getting fixed, my girlfriend, so we were moving everything out of the apartment and all this happened. And I just did one job for him, and that's actually he's put money on my phone and everything right now, so. He said, as soon as I touch back down and be able to work, he still has a position for me.
Cutting trees or?
Trees and a little bit of home improvement.
Well, I wouldn't think he'd want you working if you knew you were taking fentanyl or?
No, absolutely not.
So we need to deal with that. Do you have a Ohio medical card?
Yeah.
You been to treatment before?
Yes.
Where?
Municipal.
That's a good place.
Yes.
Did you finish there or what happened with it?
No, sir, no excuses, but I left my truck with my girl, and it was just a whole, it was a mess, so I left in order to go get my truck, because she'd be constantly threatening all kinds of nonsense, and I had to go get my truck back to my possession, and was actually about to go back when all this happened.
Okay, so how long ago was that? That's fairly recent?
Yeah, yes.
Were you inpatient or outpatient?
Inpatient.
Okay. Well, I think you need to go back with,
Yes, sir.
with this test score.
If you've given the opportunity now that I have my things in my possession and my affairs in order now, I had that with a lot in the air the first time, and now that I have all that under control, I can be able to go back and handle it without having worries from the streets and everything on my shoulders. So.
Okay. All right, I'm going to, is there anything else you want to tell me? I'm going to go ahead and sentence you, and I'll make that a part of your sentence.
I believe I've spoken everything that I need to.
Okay.
I appreciate the opportunity.
I'm going to give you a $400 fine, and I'm going to suspend $300 of it if you go to treatment and complete it.
Yes, sir.
Or you pay court costs. I'll give you 60 days in jail, and you've been in 2 days, so I'll suspend 58 if you complete treatment. And I'll give you credit for 2 you've already served.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to order you to inpatient treatment with mended reeds.
Yes, sir.
And 2 years of probation, level 4 probation, with a review hearing starting in about a month. So let's do the 28th of August will be your first review hearing at 9 o'clock.
Right. I do have a license and a vehicle and everything too.
Okay, so we'll need to contact Mended Reeds about them picking you up.
It's his name, Your Honor, and I'll send him a message.
Okay, his name is Christopher Dickerson. Christopher Dickerson, thank you. Okay, so they're right there at the jail, so it shouldn't be hard for them to get you, and you'll go back, and that's a good place, they do a good job. Just stay there and do what they say, and come back and get good reports when you come back for your review hearings. Okay, good luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes?
I got a text from Mr. Holt and said, let him know when you're ready for him.
Okay, he'll get, well, just about any time he shows up, he'll call.
Well, he's going to appear by Zoom, so yeah.
That's what I mean.
I'll let him know.
State of Ohio recalls Alicia Preston, case number CRA 26435, CRB 26436 AOD.
This is Mr. Steyer's case being evaluated by Bethesda for treatment.
She is appropriate for inpatient, we can take her today.
Okay.
So we're agreeable with that, Your Honor. We've actually been asked if we go to that, I thought it was in the court and the results of the intake. So we need to find, figure time to come back. I don't know what time we want this week.
Okay. Anything you want to say then, or?
Yeah, please, we
Yeah, you're gonna go today. Unless you got a holder from another court or something, you're gonna go today. And nobody's telling me that, so I assume you'll be picked up today, but sometimes that kind of thing happens. I'd like to come back in maybe 3 weeks with her. What's your schedule, Mr. Steyer, around that time frame?
Give me just one minute here to talk about this on my calendar for some reason.
Feeling sick?
Yes, sir.
3 weeks.
We have meds waiting.
Is the 10th available?
Okay, we'll set it for the 10th for preliminary hearing pre-trial.
Thank you. And we will wait time constraints to accommodate that.
Thank you. Okay, good luck. Do what they tell you, how they tell you to do it, when they tell you to do it.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio recalls Brandon Patterson. Case number TRC 26718A and D. Oh, I'm sorry.
And we'll recall that later.
All right.
He's gonna do it yours.
Right.
Yeah, the screen there.
No, we'll recall it.
State of Ohio versus recalls Wesley Wright. Case number CRB 25461, CRC 25380, and 83.
It's my understanding he was being assessed by Southern Hope?
Yes, he has. Everything's cool, I'm agreeing with what you say, but like, I didn't know I was on probation. I thought I was just coming to finish, to get my community service time, and like, I'm just kind
Yeah,
of,
you're
I
on
know.
probation.
Yeah, I'm just learning this. I apologize, I wasn't even, screw the court up, because I mean, if I say I'm on probation, I'll stick with it and go with, like, when I was at RS, I did the campaign, and I even stayed like an extra month. I was the only person there that stayed in RS by my own will. I have my own house. I do now. I just got to beat the sheriff last week on it, or maybe the week before.
You lit it up today.
I know. I mean, one thing though. It was one. I'd like to resubmit a screen for that. There's no way I've had that many things. I did one thing. I messed up.
You want to do another screen
Yes,
today?
sir. Yes, sir.
Go do it. Let's
Okay.
see. And then if you light it up.
Yeah, it should be just one. It's just one.
You're going to agree to go, right? You're not
What?
going to come in here with.
No, there is.
This is why you can't go.
No, I'm not saying I can't. I'm just saying I wouldn't, I'm saying I'd
You're
wait.
telling me if you
I would
light it
fail.
up again, you're going to go.
I would fail, yeah. Yeah, I'm not saying that. I said 12 things or something. I'm like, I don't do 12
Yeah.
different things. I don't do 12 drugs. I did one line, and that
Do
was,
anything off the street, you had no idea what you were
well,
doing.
I learned that today, Your Honor. I was really,
Well, do you want to screen again or not?
I mean, I was just to prove that I only had one, but it's gonna show up, I guess, 12 then. Yeah, I have to think it through. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not like, I don't think that much into it.
You
I was-
double talk, but I'm not understanding what you
Can I-
want.
I was just
You tell
saying,
me there's no way I.
12 different
can have
drugs.
many things. Don't talk while I'm talking.
Yes, sir.
Are you gonna get a treatment or not?
Yes, sir.
Or you wanna argue about it?
Yes, sir.
You're
I'm just
gonna
trying
get
to- Yeah.
And you're gonna take it?
Yes,
That's all I need to know.
May I ask anything? No?
See you back in a couple weeks. So that's gonna be 3rd of August. At 9 o'clock. He's on the review docket. Okay. August 3rd.
Thank you, Ron.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio recalls Alexis McDonald, case number CRB 262P and CRB 25161, CRB 2615. Mr. Holt,
All right, Mr. Holt is appearing by teleconference. This is on Alexis McDonald. She's not here, and I think she already has a warrant, or it looks like, for some other charges where she failed to appear previously. I don't know if you were aware of that. One of them was an arraignment back in April.
Your Honor, the name of that was the ex-husband that has a very similar name. She did appear for at least 2 hearings, I believe in April.
It says,
The political reached resolution with her mother.
it says Alexis McDonald,
What's the case number, Your Honor?
26210. It says female on the identifying information, white female 5'4".
I think Mr. Hill would remember she was there. We had her mother come to, on the record, she acknowledged ownership of the dog and understanding of Mr. Hill actually wrote up a document capturing the resolution to both Mr. and Mrs. McDonald's cases. I can't speak as today, though, Your Honor.
She had a sentencing hearing today on 2615. And this was 26210.
Which that case, the agreement was that case would be dismissed against Ms. McDonald, and because Mr. McDonald entered a plea for that, they got ownership of that dog prior to the mother of Alexis McDonald taking ownership of it. I know Mr. Hill would agree with that.
Yes, and it got very complicated because of the similarity of the names, because all the different cases and how the deputies chose to charge one or the other of them, even though they both resided in the same household. We finally got everything weeded out.
So should 26210 be nolly?
Well, let me see if I...
The only note that I have is like she was called and she failed to appear for an arraignment.
What's the date of that offense, Your Honor?
It was in April, let's see.
That would have been when Ms. Perez was the victim.
I'm sorry, it was filed in April. It was, the date of the alleged incident was March 22nd of this year.
That would be, if I'm correct, Your Honor, that case would be another case number with Alexander McDonald as well. And Mr. McDonald paid restitution amount of $181. And the agreement was that there were no further issues with the case. With that case, 210 would be dismissed against Ms. McDonald, and Mr. McDonald would be sentenced to, would include a $50 fine and term of probation, since the dog is no longer in the possession of either.
The affidavit said there was some neighbor child involved in a bicycle involved.
Yes. Okay. I remember this one. So no one was bitten in that one. It scared a child. And the father of the little girl was here that day. And because of the agreement on everything together, which was fairly lengthy as far as what we were going to recommend, we agreed to dismiss that charge.
Okay, so not only that, that's 20.
Well, we were going to dismiss it if everything else there were promises that were going to be kept, like the dogs were going to be, she wasn't going to have any dogs, and there weren't going to be any more problems and things of that nature. And I would assume that one of those would, just by inference, be that she would show up for her sentencing hearing. So we
you don't want it dismissed?
For the time being, we do not.
Okay. And then the sentencing is on 2615, was set for today. That
And it was a probation violation, as well, Your Honor, 25 case.
Yes. Failure to confine. It's 2615. Then there's actually a 25-161 also. That's where the probation violation was filed.
210
Yes, Your Honor.
dismissed.
And that case was to be, the agreement that case would be, the probation violation would be dismissed, and Ms. McDonald was to plead, I believe it was 26-10 or 15, I can't remember.
15.
15, yeah.
25 CRB 161 was a probation violation. It was going to be dismissed because the violation was based on the fact that she had never completed the dog obedience training, and since she wasn't going to have any more dogs, we felt like it wasn't something that she could still do. So we were going to dismiss that one. And what we were going to recommend was that she had a 30-day jail sentence suspended, that she be on probation for 2 years, and that not to be terminated early unless we had notice and an opportunity to be heard. No other dogs during the 2-year period. And we didn't take any position on fines, but we did want court costs paid. So that's.
We agreed to that recommendation, Your Honor, at the time. And to my knowledge, there's been no issues, but I can't speak to as long as Mr. McDonald's not here. It was set 3 months ago. She was present at that hearing, and her mother acknowledged. I think the point of Mr. Hill wanted to understandably establish was that the mother knew the dog's history and understand that it was something that the state would pursue if there were issues with this dog.
So how's the state want to proceed? I mean, do you want a warrant? Do you want to agree to a continuance? What do you want to do?
Well, I think that there's been plenty of notice that this hearing was going to happen today, so we'd ask for a bench warrant.
Mr. Holt? Do you have any response, Mr. Holt? The state's asking for a warrant. I'll give you 7 days to get her in.
Yes, I would ask for that, Your Honor. This notice was provided. This was all discussed in open court. We just asked for 7 days prior to being issued. She has very weighty cases, approaching probably a year and a half now. She has remained in contact with me, so this is something I would characterize as out of the ordinary. She's a mother. She's a single mother of 4 kids, so she often has informed me, like I said, of course, she has a problem missing work, but she's a manager at a gas station, so she works approximately 50 to 60 hours a week. So she does have some issues with childcare, but she has made arrangements in the past prior to this.
Okay. There's actually, is there a warrant on 26-210 already? Clerk? Okay. I think there probably is.
I would attempt to get in contact with her immediately.
No, okay.
Set for sentencing today from.
All right, so she's got 7 days from today to get in before a warrant will issue, so they'll issue on the 27th if she hasn't appeared by then.
State will hold the call, Randy Patterson.
Casey, testimony for you.
Did you get the messenger?
I did. It's not a positive result, though. It's not at the percent level. That was 10.
I suspected. I was worried about other things.
I haven't seen the results.
THC.
Okay.
And Your Honor, we did get the results back from the Highway Patrol, and it was positive for THC only on that test as well.
However, just for the record, they do not indicate it was above the per se level.
Okay.
And that is the case also, Your Honor.
All right. So how's the state want to proceed?
Well, there was kind of a scarcity of evidence that would help us to get a conviction in this case, Your Honor. One thing that's concerning is that he was driving 75 miles an hour in a 55 mile an hour zone, which is not smart at that hour of the morning. But under the circumstances, I think that we would not be able to prove the OBI beyond a reasonable doubt. So we would ask if he were to plead guilty to the speed offense, that we would ask for the maximum fine and court costs, and we'll nollie the OVI.
We're agreeable with that, Your Honor, so we would plead guilty to the speed offense.
All right, Mr. Patterson, anything you wish to?
No, sir, thank you.
Okay. Well, you're catching a break here, and I hope you'll learn from this. You can get an OVI from marijuana alone because it is quantified on the test. So if you reach a certain level on the THC, there's a presumption that you're impaired. Driving 75 miles an hour on US 52 at 1:20 a.m. is not very smart. Why is it not very smart?
Dangerous.
It is dangerous. That's a good answer. What else? Be a little more cynical about it.
It's nice.
Who's out there? Who's out on US 52 at 1:30 in the morning?
Police.
State Highway Patrol. And who are they looking for?
You.
Young guys like you. They're looking for young guys like you because you're the kind of guys that get OVIs. Because you think you're bulletproof. You're not bulletproof. You can kill yourself and somebody else. I'm not going to be out there because I'm in bed at 1:20 in the morning. But there are other people. And you need to learn from this and adjust your behavior. Use your brain. At 1:20 in the morning doing 75, just get a big red flag that says pull me over and wave it out the car window, because that's what they're going to do. Okay, reluctantly, I'll agree to the dismissal of the OVI. Hopefully you learn something from this and don't make these kind of mistakes. Again, I'll give you $150 fine and court costs. Can you pay that today?
Yeah.
Okay, see the clerk and your case is concluded.
Al, you're right. Thank you.
Well, what, I'll issue a warrant if you didn't pay it.
Okay.
Just have them check.
State of Ohio versus Johnny Ray Johnson. Case number CRA 26447
I ask here on the record that Johnson join me at council table.
Yes.
CRA 26154.
Okay, so this is set for preliminary hearing and a pretrial, so we're going to get the evidence on the preliminary hearing. So you can go down.
And I would ask if we have one of his hands free to be able to take notes.
State ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defendant ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, call your first witness.
Your Honor, we'll call Sergeant Easterling.
Sergeant, if you'll come up, I'll swear you in. You swear the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
You may be seated.
Sergeant, can you state your name and where you were employed?
Todd Eastern, Orange County Sheriff's Department.
Were you on duty on July the 11th of this year, and were you dispatched to Union Township in reference to some allegations of burglaries taking place?
Yes, sir.
Did you respond to that?
Yes, sir.
And were the allegations involving a gentleman by the name of Johnny Ray Johnson?
Yes.
Are you able to identify Mr. Johnson? Is he in the courtroom today?
Yes, sir.
Can you point to him, please?
Record will show you point of the defendant.
What happened that caused you to be dispatched to that location, and what did you find out?
My first call was to 808 County Road 120. Caller called in, said there was somebody ran up to him while he was in his garage and said they're coming to kill him. Then
While I was on my way out there, a guy called back, said he was in my truck going through stuff. So as I was on my way there, we got another call, 600 County Road 123, 600 block. Their front door was just kicked in, and it was matching his description. I spoke to Mr. Short, I believe, and he said he was sitting in his living room, and a guy kicked in his door, and he ran into the weeds. While I was looking for him in the weeds, got another call to go to 533 County 123. A woman said she was in her house and the subject barged in on her, matching his description. That's where he was arrested at.
So were you able to determine that the person they were saying was doing this was the same person?
Yes.
So the first one that you described, he went into somebody's garage?
Yes. Went into a garage and got in their car.
And that's the case in which you referred to it as criminal trespass?
Yes.
And all of these things happen in a short period of time?
Oh, yes.
And on the two, we've got 2 burglary charges pending. Were both of those, did he go in their houses?
Yes, from what I understand, that's what they said.
And so where did you locate him at that time?
I didn't locate him. I was there, but I think it was Bryce Atkins and Chesapeake Officer Hanshaw located him.
Was he in somebody's house or outside, or where was he?
From what I understand, he came out of the house, yes. But yes, he was in the house where the complaint, maybe said people were after him. He wanted big on the lottery, on the phone. He had a cell phone with him when he got arrested. And he called, I'm assuming 911 to report the robbery.
Who, Mr. Johnson did?
Yeah.
Okay. Based on what you, reports that you got, did it sound like he was acting erratically?
Yes, sir.
And on both of the burglary charges, were there actually people in the houses when he went into the houses?
Yes.
And this was in Union Township?
Yes, sir.
That's all I have, Your Honor.
Mr. Stein.
Sergeant, were you operating a body-worn camera at the time that you did this investigation?
Yes.
And was it turned on?
Yes.
And have you made sure that it recorded?
Yes.
And have you provided that footage to the state?
I've been having trouble getting it to download to the
But you...
Yes, I have.
But, okay, you've taken steps?
Yes.
Okay. And was that operating when you interviewed the various complainants?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe I kept it on the entire time.
Okay, thank you. Just to be clear, you did not personally witness Mr. Johnson or anybody who didn't belong in one of these houses
No.
And were you present for Mr. Johnson's arrest, or?
I was probably about 2 cruisers away from him.
You were 2 what away?
2 vehicles away from him.
Okay, so, but you didn't participate in it directly?
No.
Okay, so you don't have any testimony as to specifics that he may have said or not said?
No, that would just come from our statement.
Okay. You indicated that Mr. Johnson himself called 911 to report a robbery. That was a robbery of which he was the victim, was it not?
I guess it would be.
That's your understanding? Okay. Did you have any interaction with Mr. Johnson on the day of this incident?
None.
Did you even see him yourself up close?
Yeah, I mean, when he got arrested, I was walking up to there. Yeah.
Okay, so you did actually see him that day? Okay. But you didn't talk to him?
No.
He didn't give you any statements of his own? Okay. You didn't Mirandize Mr. Johnson, did you?
No.
Okay. That would have been one of the other officers that was involved?
Yes.
Or if it happened?
Yes. either be Bryce Atkins or Brandon Cox.
But as we sit here now, you don't know whether it happened. Okay. Can I have just one moment, Your Honor?
Yeah.
Your Honor, those are all the questions I have at this time.
Any redirect?
No, Your Honor.
You may step down, thank you. Any other evidence from the state?
No, Your Honor, we rest.
Mr. Steyer?
No evidence from the defense at this time. But I'd like to ask, however, well, anticipating that there's going to be anticipating the court's finding, I'd like to be heard on bond depending on which way the court rules.
Okay, I find there's enough evidence to bind it over to the grand jury. What's your position on bond?
Well, Your Honor, there's testimony there that Mr. Johnson was acting erratically. I believe there may have been some mental health issues at play there. Rather than have him sit in the jail while this case continues on to the grand jury, I'd like to have him considered for an OR bond with release to a facility that has a mental health component. He already had been found to be in need of substance abuse counseling, so I don't think that's going to be an issue. I think he's going to have a substance abuse element that would allow one of the places that can handle mental health and substance abuse to help him out. And that might, from the state, I would make the point that might leave us in a better position when this case gets to the grand jury in regards to issues of NGRI and or competence.
What's the state's response? He has a case already pending. It's a CRA case number. It's 26-154, where he had been sent to RRS and left there. That's my understanding.
And I've been pondering, Your Honor, the question of whether that case should go on to the grand jury as well. And the victim in that matter is a family member, and they wanted him in treatment and did not want, the car was returned without harm, and they wanted him to get treatment, but then he left treatment. I think what we would like to do, if Mr. Johnson would agree, is to leave that case here for the time being, and if they'll waive time, and we'll see what happens in common pleas court. It's understandable that the circumstances of this sound as if there should be mental health issues, or at least drug impairment issues, one of the two, maybe both. We're going to take the other case, the cases that have just been heard, we're going to take them to the grand jury this week, hopefully. So we could come back for further hearing on the other charge.
So I take it from what you're saying, that is you're not wishing to accede to Mr. Steyer's request for an OR bond and an order for treatment at this point?
Well, I guess, yeah, because of the fact that we've got some other, because there's a case pending here, it could be attached to that case. I know there's an issue about GPS monitors, so I don't know how that would work.
Not yet.
Well, if I can speak to what you're saying, the issue is going to be that if we don't set the bond now, he's going to be held on this as it goes to the grand, until it gets assigned to a judge and in front of a judge in common pleas, and at that point we'll have to come back here and address the bond on the other matter, which we are willing to waive time on the other matter, keep it here. Right now we can set one bond on both matters, get him, and you could even do a GPS monitor, we could get him into some kind of treatment and out of the jail, and probably be in a better position when we go back into court in common pleas.
But what happens when he gets indicted and then he's got a GPS monitor from this court?
He has a bond. And then we go in front of that court and we can say, hey, court, can you put him on a GPS monitor that doesn't belong to this court? Which I think as a practical matter is an accounting issue. It's not a I don't know that the physical monitors belong to each court. I think it's just that they come off in order and they're credited to each court. So I don't think that there's any physical issue there.
I think that may I think that issue may get resolved because it's penny wise and pound foolish not to give us any. It's just going to be more felonies go down, more people are going to have jail days because they're waiting for grand jury indictments. I don't think the commissioners fully understood that ramification. As I understand, it was a little bit of a battle in terms of there was an increased cost on the monitors they weren't willing to pay for. And so adult probation said, oh fine, we're not going to give any to municipal court anymore, which is going to result in more jail days. So I think once they see that, I think they'll fund it, but as of now, we still have access to monitors. It's more toward the end of this month when, if it comes to fruition, we will be cut off. But I think we could get some now. But I don't know if this is a person you think is appropriate for a monitor or should stay in jail.
We would be okay with the monitor. I think now that I've had a little bit more time to think about it, maybe if you would agree to waive on the other charge, on the 154 charge that was already pending, send that with it too, and I think it kind of falls under the same concerns that you have on these other cases. And put him back in treatment.
Sure, I think that also solves the problem potentially, because then when it lands in front of a judge in common pleas, it's a completely common pleas case at that point. So we would be willing to waive to the grand jury on the other matter.
Okay, and
that's
26-154.
154.
So I'll bond him over to the grand jury. I'll give him a $10,000 OR bond with the GPS monitor. Now, where should he go? Mended Reeds?
I don't know if RRS is still willing to take him. I've got a letter from RRS regarding it, actually. I believe RRS does have room for him. However, was it Southern Hope that spoke to me?
Well,
as a possibility.
We need something with
Mended Reeds would be
mental health component.
I mean, honestly, Mended Reeds is the gold standard in that department. So, but he'll have to be assessed and accepted. Obviously, that hasn't been done yet.
I mean, I think that's probably the best fit.
So,
and they just took one of the other people.
And I can contact them and make sure that they're.
You want to put it back on the docket for Friday just to see what they get lost?
I believe I'm here Friday. Let me make 100% certain of that. Yeah, it's Monday I'm not here, so. I'm here Friday.
Okay. So I'll do an order that he be released to Mended Reeds with a GPS monitor on 26/4/27. Put him back on the docket for this Friday just to make sure that does happen. And then and you're waiving on 26/154 to the grand jury.
Correct, and we'll execute a waiver.
The issue that could come up is that we plan on presenting the cases from today to the grand jury before Friday.
Okay.
So if he's indicted already.
It would cure it, but it also may knock out, because another judge may say, I'm not going to do that.
Well, that is a possibility, but.
I think one judge probably would say yes, and another judge may or may not say yes.
Correct. And so luck of the draw with the assignments. But for the moment, we can set it for Friday, and we can, if it's already been indicted at that point, it's taken in or not.
So that's 24th. So court's adjourned.
Do you want to try to contact Ms. Holler?
Yeah, we can do that. Pastor, are you and your guest going to be able to stick around?
Oh, that's why I was asking. We can go ahead and do that now if we can try.
Pastor Jones?
Oh, I misunderstood. I'm sorry. They're asking me.
Pastor Jones. Are you gonna be able to stick around?
I will.
Okay, I'm gonna meet, the lawyers and I are gonna call the hospital in Athens, and after that we can meet, and we can meet with the volunteers too. They can join in. Court's adjourned.
Thank you.
Look, is he gonna need something later?
Yeah, I'll make a sign.